Hi guys, this is your girl Justina Elise, and today we are going to do our December budget for 2021. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Click the red button and the bell next to it so you can be notified on my next video. And let's get into the last month of the year's budget. And we're going to do Paycheck One stuffing. Alright, so this is the budget for December paycheck. This is the budget for December, the monthly budget for December that I created. We have some new sinking funds. We reevaluated how we're going to pay the debt and everything like that. We have maybe like 2 more new bills that we have. And then we have our income. So I'm going to go through each section, total up how much we are going to be budgeting for each section, and then we'll get into paycheck one. Alright guys, so this is how our budget looks for, our paychecks look for December. And I already wrote out all the budgeted amounts that we came up with. We're going to calculate each amount for each category. So for our income, we have 5 paychecks that we're going to have. And the total income for this month is $6,550. I'm sorry, not 6,000. I'm looking at the number, but I'm not reading it correctly. $5,550. Now, this is how much we're going to be budgeting for. We are planning on getting, well, because this is like the end of the month, me and my husband do have like bonuses that we're going to get, but we don't know how much we're going to get. So we will count that in when we do get those bonuses from our jobs, and it'll kind of help contribute to our budget as well. So when that comes around, I will let y'all know. I'll put the bonuses here and we'll budget for them. We'll put them in our cash envelope. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do with one of the bonuses, because I do want a new camera, so vlog camera. So that is one thing I'm thinking about getting. But until then, our income for this month of December is $5,550. That is how much we're budgeting for based on, everything normal. So for our bills, this is what we have this month. One new bill is Amazon. And I think that's the only thing we have new. And then our my health insurance is going up, of course. And our energy bill was really low this month, so that is a good thing. Okay, so we got $2,387 in bills that we have to pay this month. So, in debts, we have a new debt. I had a lab with Quest Diagnostic. I don't know why I could put QD, but Quest Diagnostic, that is our new debt that we have. It's just $5, so I'm gonna pay that real quick. And our Care Credit card, we're gonna pay that this month as well. We'll pay on it this month at least. So So we're gonna pay $1,608. This is way low than I paid last month, but we're doing some stuff, especially because it's Christmas. We're doing like a lot of things. So yeah. So we're just gonna, and then we have some new sinking funds. So we're just gonna put that much. And then once the new year starts, we're gonna bump up the debt again, like how much we're paying in debt again. Now we have our cash envelopes. We have our same cash envelope categories. I do not have any new ones this month. So.
Okay, so for groceries, 500, gas 250, household 45, miscellaneous 50, and parking 70.
So we got 915. 915. And cash envelopes. And then for our sinking funds, we have 6 new sinking funds that we are starting this month. So the usual ones we have is emergencies, vacay, house, birthdays, and Christmas. The new ones I added on is car maintenance, 1 month ahead, which we talked about last video in my closeout. Business, so anything that has to do with any of my businesses that I have. Taxes, we know tax season is coming up and we're gonna have to pay our tax person something, so that's what it is. That's what the ad is for, as well as any taxes that I have to pay back. And then we got hygiene. Usually I only have to buy hygiene stuff like either once a month or every other month. So we're just gonna make a sinking fund for that. And then finally, electronics. We want to get a new TV. So I am saving up for that as well. A new TV, and it was another electronic thing we wanted to get. Basically, I'm saving up for both of them. So to calculate our sinking funds,
100 plus 200.
Which is for vacation. Remember, I'm going on vacation in at the recording of this video, I'll be on vacation next weekend. So, yeah. So we need you remember I told you we need to bulk it up. So,
yeah, 64 plus 125 plus 50 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20.
Hopefully I calculated that right. Let's do it one more time. Okay, I calculated it right. So we got 639. And so our sinking funds is 639. Now we're gonna calculate this equation. The income minus the bills, debts, cash envelopes, and sinking funds. And it should come out to a $0 budget. But let's...
So we got $5,550 for the budget for this month. Bills is $2,387. Debt is $1,608. Cash envelopes is $915. And sinking funds, I put $639.
It is actually one more dollar, so I'm gonna add the dollar to households so we can round it up. And it'll be 65. So that means this total will change to 640. And sinking funds over here as well would change to 640. And so when we calculate,
we got $5,550 minus $2,387, $1,608 for debt, $915 for cash envelopes, and $640
for sinking funds. So that comes out with a $0 budget, as y'all can see here. So this is our budget for the entire month of December. We will stick to it. We will try our best to save as much as we can and pay as much debt off or more than we have budgeted. So let's go into Paycheck One of December. This is our Paycheck One of December. You remember last video how I was talking about we have a lot of money towards rent to pay. So we're going to compensate for all of that, plus making sure we have money for our cash envelopes and our sinking fund, because we're only putting money into one sinking fund this paycheck. So, like I had in the December monthly budget, I have the numbers already here. I just gotta fill out the totals. So for Paycheck One, we have $900. And then remember last video, I made a 1 month budget, category. So that 1 month budget category, I took that money and put it as our income that we're getting from November. So it can contribute to paying for bills for December. See how I did that? So now we're going to calculate our income that is coming into December. So we have
900 plus 244.
We got $1,144. That is our income for Paycheck One. All right. So now we have our bills. Now y'all know I just showed you the rent was $1,135. But because Paycheck One plus our month rollover, I'm gonna call it month rollover. Our month rollover is not enough to pay for the entire, well, it's enough to pay if I wanted to pay the entire rent. But we still gotta eat, we still have to have gas, we still have to have any household things we need. Granted, I didn't have to budget for a sinking fund, but I have a buffer put into the account. So even though the rent is due on the 3rd, we are just gonna budget for this to make sure we replenish the buffer. And I hope I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. But so we only budgeted for, out of the paycheck, the income that we're getting, we only budgeted $905. So if we budgeted $905, so the what am I trying to say? The rent is actually $1,135, but we only budgeted $904. So that means next paycheck we have to budget $231 towards rent. We're trying to use all of the income within this month to pay for this month's bills. So next paycheck, y'all will see that I budgeted this in addition to this to compensate for the rent for this month. I hope I'm making sense. But sometimes when you pay in bills, you have to like split the amount. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm splitting the amount so I can pay for what I need to and then replenishing what I need to. I hope I'm making sense. But anyway, so basically we have one bill this paycheck, and that is $904, which is for our, that's going towards our rent. As I said, we're not going to pay any debts, as y'all see here. And I'll compensate for that next paycheck because I have debts that I need to pay. And unfortunately, they're going to go, I'm going to get like a late fee for not paying them on time. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. For our cash envelopes, we have budgeted for groceries, gas, and parking. We're not budgeting for household this time because we don't need anything this week. And miscellaneous, I actually already used it the other day. we went out to eat, which, I mean, I could budget for it really, but we ended up going out to eat, so I just eliminated it for it. Eliminated it. I didn't even include it in this budget. So, total for cash envelopes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, maybe I should, because I'm still going to have to put it on the actual. So, I'm going to budget for it. So, we got 80 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10. So, that's 150. But I'm not actually going to put anything in the cash envelope. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. So basically, because we're compensating for this miscellaneous that we already spent, we're going to have to reduce the gas amount that we're going to budget for. So we're going to budget for $40 instead, so the money can be right instead of wrong. So total in cash envelopes, it'll actually be $140 that we will be budgeting. Okay, so let me go ahead and put it right here. Alright, so for our sinking funds, we're only going to budget for one sinking fund, and that is vacay. So that is $100 that we're budgeting for. Next paycheck, I'll budget another $100. Well, actually, I could budget like $90, because we already have $310, and this will be $340. No, yeah, $310, and then with this 100, it will be $410. But anyway, so sinking funds, $100. All right, so this is how much we are budgeting for the month of December, and it should come out to a $0 budget. So we have $1,144 minus 904 minus 140 minus 100 is $0 budget. So this is our budget for Paycheck 1 of December. Hopefully how I explained everything makes sense. But now we're going to go into our cash stuffing. Today we're going to budget for $230. Well, we're going to stuff $230. Remember, I'm putting 10 back into miscellaneous fund, so we're not actually stuffing for that. So I'm going to go ahead and count this and lay our money out. So we got our 100 right here, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 80, so that's 180. And we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 50 because plus 180 is 230. So that's how much we are stuffing today for our cash envelopes and sinking funds. Alright, so for our first cash envelope of groceries, we actually need to switch out our expense tracker for a new one. If you need this expense tracker, make sure you go to my Etsy shop at Blessed Legacy Studios. So we ended up with a $0 balance after the end of this expense tracker. So today is 1/5 and starting is 0. Okay, so today we're gonna stuff for groceries $80. So our balance is gonna be 80. So we're gonna get 4 20s, which is all these 20s. So we got 20, 40, 60, 80 for groceries. Alright, for gas, we need a new expense tracker as well. We ended up with 0 in the end as well. So today we're gonna budget for $40. So we're gonna budget for $40. So we're gonna get 4 tens. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40. $40. Household, we're not budgeting anything because we don't need anything. Miscellaneous, we already used it. I'll go ahead and put it on here so we just keep a track of that. So we would have budgeted. Let me just go ahead and get a new one. So, miscellaneous. So today we would have budgeted for $10, but we ended up using it for pizza. Alright, that is marked. I don't know why I'm putting 1. Like, guys, I think I want it to be the 1st already. The 1st of January already. Because I'm putting 1, but I'll go back and fix everything later. I'm putting January as the month and not December. Okay, so for parking, I'm budgeting $10. Got our 10 right here. Alright, so that is everything for our cash envelope for the first paycheck of December. Let's go into our one sinking fund that we are funding today, which is, and I'm going to show you my new sinking fund envelope as well. So we're not stuffing emergency, we are stuffing vacay. Vacay is stuff. So we are, get the expense tracker. We are budgeting 12.5. We are depositing in here $100 for vacay. So now we have 410. So our last bill we're adding on here. So for vacay we're supposed to have 410. So 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's 400. 405. 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9, 4.10. $410 in vacay. Alright, For household, we're not putting anything. Christmas, nothing. Birthdays, nothing. And then this is the start of my new cash envelopes that I'm going to have this month. We have car maintenance. We need to get our car maintenance this month, like an oil change and stuff. So I got to stuff that. For our business, any business that we have, any kind of business, because I have multiple things that I do. So anything like that, it will be in our business envelope. Hygiene, so as I said, I only buy hygiene stuff maybe once, maybe every other month. So I started a sinking fund for that. Electronics, we want to possibly get a TV. Maybe with our bonuses, we'll be able to get like a TV this month, but we will see. If not, we'll just create a sinking fund for it. Taxation. This is for our tax preparer that we're gonna have, and maybe towards any taxes that we have to pay. We're gonna put in this envelope. Other than the monthly payment that we're gonna start making to the IRS in January. And then finally, 1 month. So this is anything that's going to help us pay for the next month's bill. So we'll like, I think in the budget, we budget about $20 for this. Over time, hopefully we can like bulk it up. Or even any excess money we can put towards this to help us for the next month. So that is all our new sinking funds that we have. I might need to get a new binder depending. It's not like tight, like it's still a decent amount of room in here. Let me show y'all this way. But it's just these like zipper thingies are getting in the way. So, but it's a decent amount of room, like where the actual envelope is. Like we can go big. Anyway, that is our sinking fund for Paycheck One. So that is our Paycheck One and December budget. And I hope I explained it good enough. I was kind of like, I felt like I was rambling, but hopefully I explained it in a good enough fashion so y'all can understand and everything. Hopefully your December budget went good. And your first paycheck paid all your bills that you needed it to pay. But anyway, we are gonna go ahead and end this video right here. So if you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Click the red button and the bell next to it so you can be notified of my next video. Comment down below and let me know how that December budget went. And until next time, guys, remember that you're blessed. Bye, guys.